let's move to the global pie level. Here, let me tell you what we are trying to do, and then you can tell me whether I got it right. What we do here, we multiply that personal abundance, that pizza slice, by the additional number of people who are alive to get at that big juicy pie. Did I get it right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that
And that really gets down to this issue that the dispute that Ehrlich and Simon had is that pie going to get bigger or smaller? And Ehrlich's argument is the pie is a fixed size. It's finite. Thanos, it's finite. You add more people to it, means everybody's slice gets smaller. Well, that is true mathematically, but the assumption was, is that resource pie really finite? Well, we know that there are a fixed number of atoms on the planet. We don't disagree with that fact. What we say is it's not the number of atoms that count, it's the value of those atoms. And that value is really a function of knowledge that is a consequence of entrepreneurial activity in markets. That's where the knowledge gets created.
in other
Cesar
words,
Hildago,
the atoms get rearranged, right?
right.
To
So
produce
Cesar
something more
Hildago,
valuable. Yeah.
yeah. Cesar Hildago, economist that was at MIT, made this really interesting observation. He goes, you take a $2 million super sports car and you drive it down the road and you crash it into something, all the atoms are still there, but the value disappeared
Right.
because it's the arrangement that counts. And that's where we're trying to help people understand that don't let the physical counting of things obscure or confuse you about how our economy is doing, because it's not the physical thing that counts, it's the value of the thing. And the value of the thing is a function of a time price. The price is more important than the quantity. And then go beyond the money price to the time price. And then what's happening to the time price over time? It's really that calculus of the time price over time. What is happening to that over time? And then on the global level, it's you're adding more people into this equation. So you have more people creating more resources. Everybody's slice is getting bigger and you're getting more people. So the total size of the pie is actually also increasing. So when you look at it from that perspective, and that's really what our index does, is it says if each person gets 4 times as much and you've got 1.7 times as many people, right? You've added 75% to the population. So instead of one, you have 1.75. And instead of one unit, now you have 4 units. Like, well, what's 4 times 1.75? That will tell you how big that pie is now in 2020 versus what it was in 1980.